Good morning children. In the last video, we have discussed about various conditions required for chemical reactions to take place. Also, we have discussed about the differences between physical change and chemical change. Isn't it? Right. This class, we will discuss about the types of chemical reactions and then what is meant by precipitate, what is meant by exothermic reaction, what is endothermic reaction, what is meant by electrolysis. These things we are going to discuss in this session, right? First, let me move to precipitate. What is meant by precipitate? A substance to be deposited in solid form during chemical reactions. Okay, during chemical reactions, substance to be deposited in, some substances to be deposited in solid form. This is called precipitate. Okay, so precipitate means it is nothing but during chemical reactions, some substance react to form products in the form of powdery substances. Okay, so this powdery substance is known as precipitate. Okay, for example, if you take silver nitrate, when it reacts with sodium chloride, both combines to form a white precipitate of silver chloride as well as nitrate, sodium nitrate. Okay, silver nitrate, when it reacts with the sodium chloride compound, both react to form a new substance, new product, new compound, that is called silver chloride. Okay, it is somewhat white precipitate. It forms the white precipitate of silver chloride along with the sodium nitrate substances formed. Okay, so this is an example for precipitate. Precipitate means substance to be deposited in solid form during chemical reactions. This is called precipitate. Okay, so next one is exothermic reaction. What is meant by exothermic reaction? What is the meaning for exo? Exo means out. Okay, exo means out. Whereas thermic means it mentions heat. Thermal means, what is the meaning for thermal? Thermal means heat. So exo means out. Thermal means heat. Okay. So what is meant by exothermic reaction? If chemical reaction takes place with liberation of heat. Liberation in the sense evolution of heat. Okay, so exothermic reaction means if chemical reactions take place with liberation of heat, then it is called the exothermic reaction, right? For example, heating coal, fireworks, burning a candle, lighting a matchstick. Here heat is liberated. Okay, hence these things will come under exothermic reaction. Okay, so what is exothermic reaction? Exo means out, whereas thermic means heat. If chemical reaction takes place with evolution or liberation of heat, then it is called the exothermic reaction. Right. Next, what is meant by endothermic reaction? Endo means in, whereas heat means, just now I told you, isn't it? Thermic. That is, thermic means heat. Okay. Endo means in, whereas thermic means heat. Or otherwise, heat means it is nothing but thermal. Both are same only. Right. So endothermic reaction means if chemical reaction takes place with absorption of heat. Okay. If chemical reaction takes place with absorption of heat, then it is called endothermic reaction. Okay, endothermic reaction means what? If chemical reaction takes place with absorption of heat, then it is called endothermic reaction, right? For example, melting ice cubes, evaporation of water, and then if you take some glucose in a tumbler, okay, and add some water into it. If you touch the tumbler, you will feel the coldness, cooling. You will feel the cooling nature, right? Why? Because heat is absorbed from the environment. Okay. So endothermic reaction means what? If chemical reaction takes place with absorption of heat, then it is called endothermic reaction, right? So what is the difference between exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction? Exothermic reaction means if chemical reaction takes place with the liberation of heat, then it is called exothermic reaction, whereas endothermic reaction means if chemical reaction takes place with absorption of heat, then it is called endothermic reaction. Okay, exo means out, whereas endo means in, whereas thermic means the meaning is heat. Okay, so now you know the difference between exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction, right? Okay, next we can move to types of chemical changes. Okay, there are different types of chemical changes are there. Let me discuss about 4 types now. Okay, what is the first one? First one is the combination reaction. Okay, first one is the combination reaction. So what is meant by combination reaction? What is combination reaction? Combination reaction is a reaction in which 2 or more substances react to form a new substance, new product. This is called combination reaction. Okay, once again I will repeat. What is meant by combination reaction? This is the question. Combination reaction means it is a reaction, that is, it mentions the combination. Combination reaction is a reaction in which 2 or more substances react to form a new substance. This is called combination reaction. Okay, so look at the board now. A is a substance. Okay, A and B both are substances. So here 2 substances react to form a new substance. Okay, A plus B both react to form a new substance AB. This is called combination reaction. Okay, so in combination reaction we have 2 reactants. A and B are reactants. Both react to form a new product. Okay, so we have 2 reactants and we have only one product in combination reaction, right? So what is meant by combination reaction? Combination reaction is a reaction in which 2 or more substances react to form a new product. Okay, so in combination reaction we have 2, in this equation we have 2 substances and we have only one product. Okay, for example, milk, when it reacts with water, both combines to form milk water. It is nothing but a compound, isn't it? Compound means what? Compound is composed of 2 or more separate elements, isn't it? So milk, when it reacts with water, it forms milk water. It is a compound. Next one, magnesium. Magnesium, when it reacts with oxygen, both react to form a new product, magnesium oxide. Okay, so magnesium, when it reacts with oxygen to form a new compound, that is magnesium oxide, right? Next one, hydrogen, when it reacts with oxygen, both react to form the compound water. Okay. Next one, sulfur, when it reacts with oxygen, both react to form sulfur dioxide. Okay. Sulfur, when it reacts with oxygen, both react to form a compound sulfur dioxide gas. Okay, it is a poisonous gas, right? So, combination reaction is a reaction in which 2 or more substances react to form a new product. Okay, here see, these 2 are substances. These 2 substances react to form a new substance. Okay, here also hydrogen and oxygen react to form a new substance, water. sulfur and oxygen both react to form sulfur dioxide. Right, children? So now you know about combination reaction. Shall we move to the next one? Right. Next we can move to decomposition reaction. Okay. What is meant by decomposition reaction? When a single substance splits into two or more substances on heating, then we can say it is a decomposition reaction. Okay. Once again I repeat. Decomposition reaction means when a single substance splits into, okay, it splits into two or more substances, two or more new substances. This is called decomposition reaction on heating. Okay, when a single substance splits into two or more new substances on heating, then it is called decomposition reaction. Right? For example, lead nitrate. Okay, lead nitrate on heating. Okay, this lead nitrate splits into three substances. One is nitrogen dioxide gas, another one is lead oxide, next one is oxygen gas. Okay, so lead nitrate on heating forms three new products. One is nitrogen dioxide, second one is lead oxide, and third one is oxygen. Okay, so what is meant by decomposition reaction? Decomposition reaction is a reaction in which a single substance splits into two or more substances, then it is called decomposition reaction. Right? Digestion of food is an example of decomposition reaction. Okay, why? Because our digestive system, okay, our digestive system breaks down the complex substances into simple substances. Okay, for example, carbohydrates are broken down into simpler sugars such as glucose, whereas proteins decompose to form amino acids. Okay, so digestion of food is an example for decomposition reaction. Okay, so decomposition reaction means what? When a single substance splits into two or more substances, then it is called decomposition reaction. Got it? Right, shall we move to the next one? Good. Next we can move to electrolysis. What is meant by electrolysis? You know very well water is composed of hydrogen and oxygen molecules, isn't it? Water is composed of hydrogen and oxygen molecules. When electricity is passed through water containing small amount of sulfuric acid, hydrogen and oxygen gases are liberated. Okay, hence some chemical reactions can be achieved only by the passage of electricity. This is known as electrolysis or electrochemical reactions. Okay, so electrolysis means what? Some chemical reactions can be achieved by the passage of electricity. This is called electrolysis. Got it? Right. So next we can move to displacement reaction. Okay, what is the next one? Displacement reaction. Displacement reaction means when a highly reactive element, okay, when a highly reactive element displaces another element from a compound and takes its place, then we can say it is a displacement reaction. Okay, what is meant by displacement reaction? When a highly reactive element displaces another element from a compound and takes its place, then it is called displacement reaction. Okay, for example, see, A plus BC gives AC plus B. A is a highly reactive element. Okay, displace AC plus B. Okay, so A is a highly reactive element. This highly reactive element displaces B and takes its place. Okay, so we get AC plus B. This is called displacement reaction. Some examples also we can see now. CuSO4 is copper sulfate. Okay, so copper sulfate when it reacts with iron, Fe is iron. Copper sulfate when it reacts with iron, both react to form a compound FeSO4, that is iron sulfate, or otherwise we can say ferrous sulfate. Okay, FeSO4 plus Cu. Okay, so CuSO4 plus Fe gives FeSO4 plus Cu. CuSO4 is copper sulfate, Fe is iron, FeSO4 is ferrous sulfate or iron sulfate, whereas Cu is copper. Next one, copper sulfate plus zinc. Okay, both react to form a new compound, zinc sulfate plus copper. These examples we can write for displacement reaction. Okay, so displacement reaction means when a highly reactive element displaces another element, okay, and takes its place, such reactions are called displacement reaction. Right, we can move to the last one, double decomposition reaction. Okay, double decomposition reaction. When two compounds react with each other and exchange their ions, okay, these two compounds react with each other to form new products and exchange their ions, then we can say it is a double decomposition reaction. Okay, during chemical reactions, the two compounds we get. Okay, during chemical reactions, generally we get two compounds. These two compounds react to form two more new products. Okay, and if it is exchange their ions, then it is called double decomposition reaction. Okay, for example, AB plus DE, both are compounds. This is one compound and this is another compound. AB plus DE, both are compounds. These compounds on heating form BE as well as AD compound. Okay, these two compounds on heating form two more new products, BE and AD. Okay, and also they exchange their ions. See, silver nitrate when it reacts with potassium iodide. Okay, silver nitrate, this is a word equation. Silver nitrate plus potassium iodide both react to form silver iodide plus potassium nitrate. Okay, here ions are exchanging. Okay, silver nitrate when it reacts with potassium iodide, it forms two new products, that is silver iodide as well as potassium nitrate. Right? So next example, potassium chloride when it reacts with silver nitrate. Potassium chloride when it reacts with silver nitrate, both react to form two new products. One is silver chloride, another one is potassium nitrate. Here also ions are exchanging. Okay, what is meant by ions? Atoms or group of atoms, they have some charge, positive charge or negative charge. These are called ions, right? So first, what is meant by combination reaction? Combination reaction is a reaction in which two or more substances react to form a new product. This is called combination reaction. Next, what is the decomposition reaction? When a single substance splits into two or more substances on heating, then it is called decomposition reaction. Next, what is displacement reaction? When a highly reactive element displaces another element from a compound and takes its place, then it is called displacement What is double decomposition reaction? Two compounds react to form two more new compounds on heating, and if they exchange their ions, then it is called double decomposition reaction. Okay, so this is a 5-mark question, children. Suppose if you are getting the question explain about double decomposition reaction means you can mention only the double decomposition reaction with the example. It is enough. Suppose explain the types of chemical reaction means you have to explain all the 4 chemical reactions. Okay. Next, precipitate means it is a substance to be deposited in solid form, that is called precipitate. Exothermic reaction means exo means out, whereas thermal means heat. Endo means in, thermal means the same meaning heat, right? Next one, types of chemical reactions already is electrolysis means some chemical reactions takes place only by the passage of electric current. This is called electrolysis. Okay. Go through all the things what we have discussed today. Complete the assignment and send it through WhatsApp group. Thank you, children.
Electroplating. The process of coating the surface of a conducting material with a metal is called electroplating. For example, a steel object, that is, a spoon, is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. The positive terminal is connected to the bar of the metal silver. Spoon acts as cathode in the electrolysis, while the bar of the silver metal acts as anode. Anode means the positively charged electrode is known as anode, whereas the negatively charged electrode is cathode. The electrolyte in the solution of salt that contains the ion of the anode material. This is the electrolyte. So, an electrolyte is a substance that conducts electricity when dissolved in water. For example, silver nitrate. As soon as the electric current starts flowing through the solution, electrons begin to escape from silver anode. This results in the formation of positively charged ions, which separate from the anode and pass into the solution, and they migrate towards the cathode, attracted by its negative charge. When they reach the cathode, the electrons change into silver atoms, which deposits on the cathode in the form of thin metallic layer. So this process is known as electroplating. Electroplating. For many applications, there is a need of metallic coating. When electric current is passed through copper sulfate solution, there is dissociation of copper sulfate. Dissociation means separation of positively charged copper ion from negatively charged sulfate ion. In positive charge, copper ions gets attracted towards the negatively charged copper plate, where the ion receives electrons and gets neutralized. At the same time, electrons get pulled by the positive terminal of the battery from the copper plate connected to the positive terminal. As a result, copper atom gets converted to ion. The ion move in solution. We can see the copper atom moves from plate connected to positive terminal to the plate connected to the negative terminal. The process continues as long as the current flows through the solution. It makes a coat of copper. So, electroplating is one of the most common application of chemical effects of electric current.
Now activity time. So we are going to do activity for exothermic reaction as well as for endothermic reaction. So what is meant by exothermic reaction? If chemical reaction takes place with the liberation or evolution of heat, then we can say it is an exothermic reaction, right? Okay, now we will do the activity by using this matchbox. Light a matchstick. What do you observe now? Here you can observe that heat is produced, light as well as smoke is released, isn't it? Right. So, if chemical reaction takes place with liberation of heat, then it is called the exothermic reaction. Okay. Here during chemical reactions, if I light the matchstick, sticks, it starts glowing, isn't it? It's burning. So that time we can observe the heat also. Heat, not only heat, even light as well as smoke is released. Okay. Here one new product is formed, isn't it? Right. So if heat is released during chemical reaction or if there is an evolution of heat, then it is called the exothermic reaction. Example, burning coal, burning a candle, burning of a candle, and then fireworks. These are some of the examples for exothermic reaction, right? Next, we will do the activity for endothermic reaction. So for this activity, take a glass and add some water into it. Add some water. Right. Now I am going to add some glucose into the water. Right. Add some glucose. Right. Then mix it well. Okay. So the glucose powder completely gets dissolved in water. Right. Now, if you touch the beaker, you will feel the cooling nature. Okay, it is now cold in nature. Why? Because here heat is absorbed. Okay, so what is meant by endothermic reaction? If chemical reaction takes place with absorption of heat, then we can say it is an endothermic reaction. Here heat is absorbed from the environment. Okay, melting of ice, evaporation of water. These are some of the examples for endothermic reaction. Got it, children? Right. Thank you.